When the case of Hongjie in Nanjing, China just ended, Thailand also welcomed the Thai version of Hongjie. But this version of Hongjie specifically targeted Thai monks. Not only did she shoot more than 5,600 videos and more than 80,000 photos, she also extorted millions of dollars. She can be called a new type of Thai fraudster. Could she have returned from studying in the KK Park in Myanmar? Earlier this month, the Thai Buddhist community was stirred up by a piece of news. The abbot of the famous temple, Sambo Temple in Bangkok, Patip Vajirapamok, suddenly announced his return to secular life without any warning and left Thailand overnight and fled to Laos. You know, this abbot has a high reputation in the local Buddhist community. He usually practices with concentration and is deeply respected by believers. His sudden move was completely unreasonable and instantly triggered various speculations from the outside world. Some people say that he was involved in an economic dispute, and some people speculated that he had health problems. But there was no solid evidence. As the relevant parties launched an investigation, an astonishing inside story gradually surfaced. It turned out that the abbot had an improper relationship with a Thai woman nicknamed Golf and gave birth to a child with her. The woman used this as a handle to ask him for a hush money of 7.68 million baht. Faced with such blackmail, the abbot was overwhelmed and finally chose to return to secular life and escape. No one expected that this seemingly personal incident would actually pull a fuse, and a scandal involving many monks was revealed. After an investigation by the Thai police, the woman's golf behavior was not impulsive. She had been addicted to online gambling for a long time and sold 3 houses to pay off her gambling debts, but it was still not enough. In order to fill the hole, she targeted monks who had status in society and certain financial resources and carefully planned this seduction blackmail. Her first step was to disguise. On social media, she created the image of a devout believer, often posted content related to worshipping Buddha, and took the initiative to ask monks for Buddhist teachings. With this piety, she successfully approached those monks who were well known in the Buddhist community. Then, she gradually broke through the other party's defense with a gentle and considerate attitude. Usually, she would take the initiative to care about the monk's life, listen patiently when the other party encountered troubles, and slowly establish a relationship with them that goes beyond ordinary believers, developing into a secret love affair. And behind all this, there is calculation. When having sex with a monk, she would quietly turn on the camera function of her mobile phone to take photos and videos. After the relationship stabilized, she took out these video materials and threatened to make them public to ask the monk for money. A monk involved in the incident revealed that at first, it was just a small request of a few thousand baht, and then the amount became larger and larger. Many netizens joked, Golf is just like a civilian disciplinary committee secretary who is specifically here to test whether the monks keep their vows. As the investigation deepened, the police locked on to the hiding place of Golf. After obtaining solid clues, the police decided to launch a raid. Earlier this month, several police officers quickly surrounded Golf's residence in Nonthaburi province in the early morning. After showing relevant documents, the police immediately entered the house for a search. The amount of evidence collected during this search shocked the police officers present. The police found 5 mobile phones in the house. After technical inspection, the contents stored in these mobile phones were unbearable to look at. Among them, there were more than 80,000 photos and more than 5,600 videos recording the intimate scenes of Golf and many monks. What is even more shocking is that in some videos, the monks involved were still wearing cassocks, which seriously violated the monks' precepts. Judging from these video materials and the subsequent investigations, Golf's extortion was not aimed at only one person. Preliminary verification shows that there are at least 15 senior monks involved in this incident. In order to prevent the scandal from being exposed, some of these monks misappropriated the temple's incense money to meet the requirements of Golf, and some even took out the funds used for temple repairs. Some people even bought luxury cars and other valuables specifically for Golf. The monks' behavior further confirmed the accusation that religious assets were abused. Golf used part of the extorted money to repay gambling debts and squandered the other part. The exposure of this scandal has brought a strong shock to the Thai Buddhist community. This is not only a personal moral corruption, but also a systematic corruption of religious institutions. The Thai National Buddhist Office quickly intervened and launched a comprehensive investigation of the 15 monks involved. At present, 8 people have been confirmed to have seriously violated the monk precept, and 5 of them chose to return to secular life because they could not bear the pressure and public condemnation. For the remaining monks involved whose results have not yet been clearly dealt with, the relevant departments stated that they will deal with them seriously in accordance with the investigation results and in accordance with the law and regulations, and will never tolerate them. This incident also indirectly exposed the loopholes in the Thai monk management system. The temple abbot is in a high position and has not only connections but also resources. Once the supervision is not in place and mistakes are made, there is no other punishment measure except returning to secular life. At most, they can continue to be monks in another place. At the same time, many people are extremely disappointed with the monks involved, believing that they have violated the ethics of monks, tarnished the purity of Buddhism, and seriously hurt the feelings of believers. Some devout Buddhists said that this incident has impacted their belief in Buddhism. Some people also pointed the finger at Golf, accusing her of using any means to make money and destroying the reputation of others and the order of Buddhism. In addition, there are a lot of voices calling for strengthening the internal management and supervision of the Buddhist community, establishing stricter precepts and norms, and preventing similar incidents from happening again. Related discussions continue to ferment on social media, and various opinions collide and clash, triggering people's in-depth thinking on religious ethics, social morality, and other issues. The most ironic thing about this incident is that those monks who preach Buddhism every day finally fell into the hands of an ordinary woman, and even the most basic abstinence from sex could not be kept. The Thai police said that they would continue to investigate the case in depth, investigate the extortion responsibility of Gulf and other possible illegal and irregular behaviors of the monks involved, and give an explanation to the society and the people. The long-term impact of this storm on the Thai Buddhist community is still fermenting. This scandal is not an isolated case. In recent years, there have been many scandals such as corruption and sexual assault by monks in the Thai Buddhist community, which further reflects the serious disconnection between religious institutions and the modern governance system. To this end, the Thai National Anti-Corruption Commission called for the revision of the Sangha law to further improve the supervision of the financial behavior of monks and achieve a fair and transparent effect. The head of the International Religious Freedom Organization pointed out, Thailand needs to establish a more transparent religious asset management system and strengthen legal education for believers so that devout faith can return to its pure state rather than become a fig leaf for desire. True faith does not require the divine endorsement of a high monk, but requires each believer to sincerely adhere to the precepts.